breathing extra heavy.
Oops. Trying to figure out what that noise is, man. I don't know what it is. It's kind of bothersome. Homie's hollering. What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. Appreciate you stopping by. So, question of the day that I've been wondering about, and I think others might wonder about, is that is it okay to wear AirPods or headphones or anything like that while you're riding a motorcycle underneath the helmet, or if you don't wear a helmet, just out in the open, on your head, in your ears. So I think this is kind of controversial because I think there's some kind of law out there prohibiting some stuff like that, and I'm not sure. I can't tell you what it is. I might look it up and kind of try and ping it in the comment or in the description or something, just for a little bit of backing. But as far as when I'm recording this right now, I don't know of the law in specific, but I am pretty sure there is something that like prohibits people from using like noise canceling or something. It's basically just like, I think, in regards to being able to hear stuff in the environment while you're driving. But anyways, from what I know, I mean, you know, you have like things like the Cardo Pack Talk, those brands that make the big, you know, the speaker in headphone speakers. So that stuff is like, I mean, you can listen to music on those and everything, you know. So I would imagine that, you know, AirPods or some kind of headphones, whatever, would be similar. I mean, you could just listen to music on them as long as you can still hear. So long story short, as far as laws go, I don't really have a standing on that. If there were a law prohibiting them and there was good reason for such law, then I probably would abide that, and, you know, kind of take the stance of with the law in that sense. But I ride with AirPods in. I'm not right now, but I do often. I used to a lot more. I think I normally will, like during school. I usually do it a little more often. But since I've started recording videos, it's a little bit distracting having music going, trying to talk. But anyways, I do it, and I think it's okay. Here's what I'll say though. I try to be as safe as I can with it. You know, I'm not blasting the headphones because I like to still be able to hear. You know, there's a reason that you need to be able to hear. I mean, you don't have to, but it's better to be able to hear when you're on the road. But like I said, I'm fine with it. I think they're okay. I normally just put them at about like half volume, a little under half volume, so you can still hear pretty much the entirety of your surroundings. But if you have some sort of like noise canceling headphones, I would probably advise against that, because if you can't hear what's going on around you, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage safety wise when you're riding. You know, a lot of times my mom used to always get on me as a young kid, well, a young driver, not a young kid, about not having the stereo too loud in the car, you know, when you're driving, because it can be distracting. Which, as I've gotten older, I have become more accepting of that fact, and I do kind of agree with her. If you have the music really loud, it can be kind of not only just annoying, but a little bit distracting, especially if, like, you know, you have passengers, other things like that. But I mean, I do ride with loud music, and you know, you can't hear near as well in a car, but I'm recommending, you know, I'm just saying, like, I'm not following any sort of structured, you know, preset of rules you should follow. I'm just kind of giving my opinion on what I think you should do, and I think you should do the best you can to be able to hear your environment when you're riding. So that's kind of the takeaway from this, is that you want to be able to hear. So if you have a pair of headphones, I have just like the regular AirPods. They're not very noise canceling, you know, you can still hear pretty well through them, and you know, putting it at a lower volume so I can, you know, at least hear. And plus, you know, some people try to talk to you when you're on the road as well. Like if you pull up next to a motorcyclist, you know, you have to pause your music and stuff, and it can be kind of, you know, annoying having to do that. And so I like having the music just quiet enough so I can, you know, actually still hold a conversation pretty well, but at the same time I can still hear it over the motorcycle and enjoy it and all that. So yeah, that's basically the lowdown on what I think of that kind of stuff. I don't think it's as bad as some people think, because I mean, you know, you have stuff like cardos and everything, and you know, you can probably still hear the road a lot better even with a helmet and headphones in than you can in a car with loud music on. So that's kind of the stuff I pull from to, you know, form my opinion on that. But yeah, I think it's okay. Just be mindful of how well you can hear. If you can't hear very well for some reason because you got your music too loud, or your headphones are a little bit too noise canceling, maybe consider turning the volume down or doing something to be able to hear your environment just a little bit better. So yeah, that's my take on that. You know, let me know what you guys think as far as, you know, headphones or music while riding goes. I'm interested to know what people think. If you think AirPods are a no-go while you're riding the bike, or if they're just fine. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys, and hope you have a great evening. Peace out.